So when you're looking at building a corporate sustainability strategy, and I think everybody here on the call is probably at a little different level, it's essentially, it involves the coordination and management of all the environmental, social, and governance opportunities and demands that ensure your business is responsible, ethical, and continually successful. Ultimately, what we're trying to do is meet the needs of the present while earning your profits without compromising the ability of the next generation to meet its needs. So for those of you that are a little bit newer to the corporate sustainability strategy, these are the big buckets that most frameworks would align with, and how you would align your operations to meet that strategy. So we won't go into all of these now, because today we're really going to be focusing on the energy and carbon footprint on the environmental side. Next slide. And in terms of approach, when you're beginning to outline your strategy, there's a lot of research and data that's collected, identifying who are your stakeholders, who are your champions, what are your peers upstream and downstream looking for in terms of meeting their compliance and what they want in their supply chain. When you're thinking about carbon, your their scope 3 is your scope 1 and 2. So it's really important to understand the needs of your entire value chain. And then to look internally around your materiality assessment. What are those opportunities and risks that pose to your business as well as your own supply chain, and identifying what matters most, and how do you start to prioritize what initiatives are we going to put in place for your corporate sustainability strategy. And then you get into your implementation phase, where you put your action plans together, you set your metrics, you set your targets, you put your systems and people in place to make these happen. And this is where Edgecom would come into play. And then you measure and monitor and report on those initiatives. So this is just the general high-level approach that we take to any corporate sustainability strategy. Next slide. So this is where we're just going to connect the dots to that larger strategy into the solution that we'll discuss today, and how energy efficiency is one of the most immediate, measurable, and cost-effective levers for achieving climate goals. It's going to also bridge the gap between your environmental impact and your cost savings, and avoiding risk at the carbon level, especially if there's any mandatory reporting happening.